Hi, everyone. Thank you all for coming to class. Hi, Ivorine. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Tainnia. And hi, Chamaele. Thank you, everyone, for showing up early. I appreciate everybody that came today. I know everybody has a busy schedule. So today we're going to be talking about working in teams to achieve a designated task. I know all of us have worked in teams before in our life and might have some experience working with teams. But I'm just going to share some information on how to better work in teams to achieve a task. However, before I start, I'm going to go ahead and do a little icebreaker. It's called Guess the Movie from the Emoji. Has anybody ever played that?
No, miss.
All right, cool. So that means it will be a new and exciting game for everybody. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and I'm going to show you some emojis, and you will guess what movie it is from or what movie it's showing. Okay?
Yes,
All right,
miss.
so let's see the emojis. Which one is this one?
Snow White, miss.
Snow White. Where is the snow here?
I don't know.
I don't have a clue. What is that?
Aladdin.
Adeline.
Aladdin, miss.
Right.
You are right. It is Aladdin.
Thank you. Good going.
Anybody can guess this, get a big prize.
Cinderella.
It's supposed to be hard. All right. So who said that a while ago?
Me, miss.
All right. So who is me? Ivorine?
No, miss. It's Patricia.
All right, Patricia, since you won the big prize, I'm going to give you a $100 Amazon gift card. All right, so that's the end of the icebreaker. We're going to go right into class. All right, so as I've announced before, it's about working in teams to achieve a designated task. How many of us in here have already had to work in teams, whether it be in school or whether it be, at work or in anything at all in life that we've done? How many of us have had to be working in teams?
Miss, I don't like it. I don't like teams, none at all. I don't, can't
You don't
bother.
like teams? But in
No,
life,
miss.
everything that we do, we have to do it in a team, in a group, so how you don't like working in teams? What is it that you don't like about it?
Miss, my personality just always a clash with people. I just, no, it just now work for me.
All right, that's fair. I like your honesty. In order to explain the topic properly, we have some trainers that has come in today that will actually be explaining a different part of the topic. The trainers that we have today are Tainnia Garrick, Kemeshia Gentles, which is myself, Chamaele Golding, Patricia Golding, and Ivorine Genace-Jones. So those are the 5 trainers that we'll be having today. And I hope you guys go ahead and interact with the trainers. We don't want to be talking at you. We want persons to interact and, ask as many questions as you have because we're here to help. So the training objectives. At the end of this training, the trainee should be able to at least explain 3 importance of working in teams after watching a video clip on working in teams in the workplace, right? You're supposed to be able to perform a team exercise with 90% accuracy on how to apply 4 stages of team development after a jigsaw activity. And lastly, you're supposed to be able to persuade your colleagues at least 3 advantages and disadvantages of working in a team after a 4-minute KWL activity. Okay? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and hand over to Chamaele so that she can explain the three importance of working in teams. All right, so Chamaele, you can go ahead.
For any 21st century profession or vocation that you will enter into, it is important that you know why it is important to work as a part of a team and why companies stress teamwork when they hire persons. Therefore, for persons such as you, who are the future workforce of Jamaica, I would like to discuss with you the importance of working in teams. Therefore, I'll be showing you a short clipping from a video which will expose some of these reasons why teamwork is important in the workplace. Let's look at the video.
Technology companies encourage their employees to work together because studies show that teams tend to innovate faster, achieve higher productivity, see mistakes more quickly, and find better solutions to problems.
Okay, so the video asks us therefore how we build highly effective teams, and the video spoke about some of these reasons or some of these factors that causes us to have highly effective teams. So let us look now at some of the reasons that came up in the video. Let's talk about them. So one of the things that came about is that you are able to formulate new ideas better in a team. Can someone remind me of the importance that came out in the video regarding formulating new ideas? What was this one?
Causes faster innovation, Miss. So.
Yes, I think you're definitely right. It causes faster innovation. You're absolutely correct. All right, so another importance that came about has to do with finding solutions. All right, so can you tell me which one spoke about finding solutions?
Better problem solving, Miss.
I believe you're definitely right. Better problem solving. Yes. So, and also, when we identify mistakes collectively, that also brings to the fore the ability to identify mistakes as a team. And you know, when you work as a part of a team, if you all brainstorm and you look at the document or whatever it is that you're doing, and you're able to, each person is able to look at a particular section and identify all of the mistakes from that section, then it makes it more efficient. Definitely. And also, the last but not the least, where each person in the group performs a task to contribute to the whole. Can you all think of any other importance of working in a team that wasn't raised in the video? Tell me at the end of this lesson.
All right, so we're going to get to the next topic in teamwork and working in teams, which would be the stages of development. So in order to, get you guys to understand the stages of development even better, I'm going to go ahead and put you guys in some breakout rooms, and you guys can discuss the different stages of development.
We really need to
Right, so Patricia and Ivorine, you two will be together, and Tainnia and Chamaele, you two will be in the breakout rooms together. All right, so I'm going to send you guys over to the breakout room and bring you back once the time is up in 5 minutes.
Okay, miss.
Okay, Miss.
I don't see anything to.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back.
thank you, Miss.
I hope you guys had a wonderful discussion. So who wants to go ahead and present for us on the stages of development?
Okay, Miss, I will go ahead for our group. So we would have learned that the first stage of team development is forming. At this stage, members get to know each other, form initial opinions about team members. The second stage is storming. At this stage, some team members begin to have conflict with each other, and attempts are made to solve these conflicts.
Okay. All right. Anybody else wants to take the other stages?
Okay, Miss, I'll attempt. I don't know if I'm right. I think the other stage is what is it normalizing or it's norming? I don't know. Well, I think it's one of them, Miss. But I think at that point everybody probably on the same page and all right with each other, and then let's just start to perform the task after all of probably the conflicts and stuff. So that's what I can remember, Miss. I don't know if I'm correct, but I guess you can enlighten us about it.
All right. Okay. You are correct. Let me go ahead and share my screen again. So you are correct. Good job, everyone. Good job. So the stages are forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjourning. Right? Of course, as you know, in the forming stage, you know, you don't know each other. You're getting to know each other better. And then there's a storming stage. Thank you. So that just means that in this stage, you know, the different personalities are starting to come out, you know. You have different type of persons, you know, that personality trait game that you have with where you identify if you're an eagle, if you are a peacock. So, you know, the peacocks and the eagles start, you know, having conflicts and all of that because they have different styles and different ways of handling group work and everything. So this would be the storming stage. So for the norming stage, I'm going to hand over to one of our other trainers, Tainnia, and she will go ahead and explain the other stages to you. You can take over, Tainnia.
So at this particular stage, after all the conflicts has ended, you know, the team is now accepting each other and overcoming the conflict. Also at this stage, the agreement and the consensus is largely formed. Everybody is on the same page. They are agreeing with each other, and now the roles and responsibilities have been is clear. So I hope everybody is understanding, and you know, since we are working in teams every day, we should be able to know the stages and know that at some stages there will be conflict, and there will be stages where we have to decide to put conflict aside and now decide to work, you know, to achieve that common goal. So okay, so the next stage of team development is the performing stage. So at this stage, pretty much the team starts to work on the task. They have now, you know, strategically developed the know-how, clearly define what are the goals of the team, what is it that they're going to do, and start working towards those goals. So the vision of the team is clear, you know, with this vision and with the goal that they set for the team. You know, the interference of the team leader or whosoever is overseeing the assignment or the task is not necessarily needed anymore because the team is now gelling and working towards a common goal. So the last stage of the team development is the adjoining stage. So this is after, you know, the team have completed the task pretty much, or bringing the task or the project to closure. All right, so at this time, I'll hand over to Patricia, who will take you through the stages, the advantages and disadvantages of working in a team.
Okay, before I give you the information about advantages of working in a team, there's an exercise I would like all the students to do, and this is what we call, show it now, a KW chart. Before we go to the next topic, this advantages and disadvantages of working in a team, there's an exercise that we're going to do first. And this exercise, we call it the KWL chart. For the KWL chart, we have 3 columns. The first columns, they're going to tell us what you already know about the topic. The second column, you're going to tell us what you want to know about the topic. That is teamwork. And the third column is what they learn. But at this moment, we're only going to do the first 2 columns. We're not going to do the third one as yet until we present the topic. So I'm going to give you about 10 minutes for you to, each person to record what in the first column, what you know about the topic so far, and what you want to know in the next topic. All right, I'll give you 5 minutes.
Yes, Miss.
All right, thanks, Miss.
The first thing we're looking at what you know. And what you know is the importance so far is the importance of teams in organization, and that there are 5 stages in forming a team. And you like to know what are the benefits of working in a disadvantages of working in a team. So I'm going to tell you about the advantages of working into a team. So you get the benefit is the same thing as the advantage of working in a team. The next slide. One of the advantages of working into a team is that facilitates creativity and innovation. The next one is enhanced personal growth. Enhanced team building it enables employee to learn new skill in that you will learn from the other persons what they know because of what their skill and experience. You get to learn new skills and new experience. Because everybody have their different skill and background. So you can see and you can learn also the different ways of doing things, and you can learn the error. Because sometimes teams make error in carrying out a task. So you will all learn the different errors in carrying out the task. The next thing is to overcome obstacles. Because everybody have different experience, different ways of doing things, different ideas. When you have obstacles, they can again brainstorm and see what's the best way to deal with these obstacles. You have different ways, but you can decide when you brainstorm what's the different methods of use to overcome these obstacles. The next slide. The next thing is building trust. The next thing is conflict. Working in teams, you're able to resolve some sort of conflict, because there's going to be conflict, because once you're working with different persons from different background, and if you get into skills, there's going to be some conflicts. And the next thing is that it increased productivity. And that's the end of the advantage of working in a team. My fellow trainer with Ivory will now discuss the disadvantage of working in a team.
Okay, trainees, good evening. Seems as if you have all been enjoying the class. Now we're going to look at the disadvantages of working in a team. Now, one disadvantage is longer project timeline when we're working in a team. A second problem is unequal distribution of labor. And come on, tell me now, we don't like this.
This
Even
every
at
day them
homes when we're
always Miss me no like team. Every day them always a give me more work.
right. And even at home, Tainnia, we have this problem. We love to watch work. Another is communication breakdown. Another disadvantage of working in a team is the problem of free riders. Do you know those kind of persons in the workplace, Patricia, the free riders?
Boy, I miss them always on my back.
They're always
Always.
on your back.
Me
Yes,
not
mister,
lie,
don't
you
do
know,
any
and every
work.
time you go on pay bus fare, you know, something I have to write free.
You have to ride free.
Yeah, but I pay
Yes,
bus fare all the while.
But
right.
sometimes they don't do any work, but they have a way to look like they are the one doing the work.
Another disadvantage is that of personality clashes. Wow. We know that different persons work in a team, we are from different backgrounds, we have very different attitudes and behavior. We think that maybe sometimes we are superior than others. We think that we are the best. Some of us think that we know it all. Nobody else knows anything. So when we have these personalities coming together in the workplace, working in teams, this really causes clash. Another disadvantage is some personalities tend to dominate conversations. The last disadvantage that we will look on for this evening is blame and responsibility issues. And you know, we have even the free riders who want to blame people and speak about persons not playing their roles and they're not taking their responsibilities seriously. So we see that persons have their roles and their responsibilities, but they really do not do them. And some persons, they do their roles sometimes, but they do not do them well, and they may blame other persons. So trainees, I am giving you 5 minutes to complete that activity. We will share our answers once you have completed. Students, 5 minutes are up now, so let us look at what you would have learned about the advantages of working in a team. So here we see Tainnia would have written increased productivity. Very good, Tainnia. Kemeshia wrote facilitates creativity and innovation. And we see that Chamaele has written build trust. All right, so here we have now 3 disadvantages of working in a team. So we see Patricia, you spoke about the free riders. 1 disadvantage is that we have free riders. 2, this is coming from Kemeshia, personality clashes. There are persons working with different personalities, so they will clash at times. And here we have now Tainnia, communication breakdown. I know this is your favorite one, Tainnia, communication breakdown. Students, you have done so well this afternoon. I am very pleased. And I know that you will take this information when you go back to your workplace and that you will practice on ensuring that teamwork is of benefit to your organization. So students, when we come back to the next class, we will be working on how we manage our time properly. So in our next session, that is what we will be working on. So I want you students to do your research so that you can actively participate in our next training session. Have yourself a good evening.
Okay,
Bye,
bye.
students.
Thank
All
you,
right,
miss.
miss, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you too.